on the soul with it. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? D'Allen Rex coming to you live with yet another video, and I want to talk about the Lakers and why they'll be 10 times better than last year. Now, this year in Summer League, I know it's just Summer League, but the overall, what I was so proud of was the ball movement. I felt like the ball was constantly moving around and it wasn't just sticking. You know, I really love that, and I think that this year we're going to be much better than we were, you know, last year. And it's going to be great to see Lonzo Ball get Brandon Ingram involved. And I've been high on Brandon Ingram since he's been drafted. You know, I said, like, you can go back and, you know, when everybody was so worried, like I said, go back and watch my videos, when everybody was kind of worried about, you know, Brandon Ingram going through that shooting slump. But I was just telling them that he was affecting the game in other ways, and that's what he's great at doing. He's great at getting, you know, doing other things like defensively and rebounding, and like it don't have to be just about points. But he could be a scoring machine. I felt like the only thing that would limit him was his weight. And I said once he put muscle on, that's when Brandon Ingram is just going to be amazing. Like you see, even last year, you could tell he was working with Kobe just a little bit because you see his footwork, his ankles. You know, if you really pay attention to basketball, you will pay attention to little nuances like that, to where like his post-up game and his fadeaway shot. He was doing fadeaway shots in the post. So it was just certain things that Brandon Ingram was starting to progress on last year. And I feel like this year he's going to reach a bigger level, especially with the way the game is played today. You know, and I still believe that, you know, that Kevin Durant comparison is the best comparison for him. And I think that Magic Johnson and Luke Walton are going to get the best out of Brandon Ingram as much as possible. You know, adding Clarkson into the, you know, the starting lineup, and I think that he should start in maybe I can't remember the guy who was playing in the Summer League who won the MVP, Summer League MVP. I forgot what his name was, but either way, I felt like he could come off the bench. Or I think they supposed to have Caldwell Pope in the starting lineup. I'm not sure. But either way, it's going to be great to see, you know, how Julius Randle progress, you know, and, you know, Ivica Zubac, and then they got Brook Lopez, you know. So I think it's going to be great to see, you know, the ball has not been sticking, and I think that's the most important thing, you know. And I felt like, you know, it's just going to be a great season. You know, I'm interested in like going to one of the Laker games this year. Like, I'm really like can't wait to, you know, go to one of the games. And like with last year, in the last few years, you seen where the guys were just standing around. You seen the guys just being stagnant, trying to get, you know, their own points and trying to make themselves, you know, look good, you know, and trying to be the man, as to just opposed to playing team basketball. And I think that Magic is going to try to do his best to get the best out of these players and, you know, work hard. You know, people think that, you know, the Lakers going to get LeBron James next year. I'm not really high on LeBron. I would really like to see these young pieces develop. And I think that Brandon Ingram is going to be, you know, better than LeBron James and other, like I'm talking about as far as like now with his youth and the things that he could do. And it's pretty much it. Lonzo Ball is, you know, he has to progress game by game, but I think that he's going to continue to progress and he's going to get others involved, and you know, he's going to make the game that much easier and make people, you know, take the open shots, you know, and get good looks. And I think Brandon Ingram is just going to enjoy playing with them. You know, I think they're going to have fun, and I want to see them, you know, just have fun. And I can tell you one thing. I'm going to be very interested in watching these new games. You know, the first game is going to be insane. Like, I already know, like, game one, you know, the game opener is going to be insane for Laker fans. But I can't wait to see, you know, what happens. And, you know, it's going to be, it's like the Lakers are in a better place. I can say that much. But anyway, make sure y'all get in that comment box, like, share, subscribe. I'm out.
Look. straight from the soul with it.